Paul Thomas Anderson at his best. One of the year's best films. A generation-defining revolution gets
a film
energized.
you should really go
has
see
a
in
higher
theater.
purpose.
PTA at the
An
peak
American
of his
masterpiece.
American masterpiece. Masterpiece.
Right.
Okay, Jesus H, we get it. Every mainstream media outlet and professional critic absolutely loved One Battle After Another. The way they're talking about this thing, to be sure, a shit ton of people went to go see it opening weekend, right? Oh no. Well, that doesn't look good, but to be sure, the production budget was pretty modest, right? Well then, wow. I mean, who could have known that a hyper-politicized film, which introduced more divisive politics and an overly divisive, politicized world, would be staring down the barrel of being a massive financial loss? I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's talk about it. Well, my review of One Battle After Another went about as well as expected. A lot of you came out to voice your opinions, both for and against what I had to say, staying mostly civil, but naturally the video made its rounds through Twitter and Reddit, which invited its own brand of, people. But that's fair game. This is the internet after all. Oh, and by the way, when you dislike the video, it gives the video just as much exposure as liking it does. Just pointing that out. Though thoughts and reviews of One Battle After Another are entirely subjective, what isn't is money. And despite all the shilling and folks tripping over themselves to praise this thing, what have I told you? It somehow, some way made nearly $30 million less than the biggest laughingstock of the year so far, Snow White.
Are you serious?
Yeah, coming out of its opening weekend, Snow White hauled in a little over $87 million and almost made more domestically, which means just here in the United States, than One Battle After Another did worldwide. Well, that's pretty telling, isn't it? When Rachel Zegler, an actress that holds a Guinness World Record for speedrunning her career into the ground, managed to outperform a generation-defining masterpiece. But Solar talks. One Battle After Another is at the top of the box office. It was #1 last weekend. That must mean it's doing well, right? No, it doesn't. #2 this past weekend was Gabby's Dollhouse, whatever the hell that is. Followed by Demon Hunter Infinity Castle, which was released half a month ago here in the States, but 3 months ago in Japan. Not exactly stiff competition there, guys and gals. The difference between these three films, though, is that Gabby's Dollhouse at least made half of its production budget back, and Infinity Castle has made a profit of at least $500 million throughout its runtime. One Battle After Another, though? Yeah, it barely made back a third of what it cost to make the film, and that's if the reports of the budget being $130 million are true, and not the 175 some outlets are bringing up. You know, it's really funny, isn't it, how accurate production budgets are hard to get a hold of when a film is under a lot of scrutiny. It's almost like these companies might be trying to hide how much of a financial failure they might be, and I'm not even going to name the biggest offender here. So how much money does One Battle After Another actually need to make in order to cross that red line into profitability? Well, let's go on the low end here, in the essence of fairness, since nobody can agree on how much this damn thing costs to make, and just say it took $130 million. According to the New York Times, which was doubled down on by one of my most trusted sources for this kind of thing, Forbes, marketing tacked on another $70 million, bringing the total to $200 million.
But wait! There's more!
Well, see, cinemas don't play films out of the goodness of their hearts. They also take a cut of the profits, with how much being widely debated even today. Sometimes studios take 90% of opening weekend. Sometimes it's closer to a 50-50 split. Sometimes other countries, like China, take most of the earnings throughout the whole cinema runtime. It's really a complex equation, but according to Stephen Follows, which was once again doubled down by Forbes, over 1,200 professionals concluded that theaters keep 49% of the box office on average.
Jesus Christ.
So what does that mean? Well, that means whatever One Battle After Another makes at the box office, go ahead and cut it in half. Suddenly that $200 million break-even point doesn't look so easy now, does it? Because in all actuality, it actually has to make almost double that to turn a profit. And well, I don't think that's gonna happen. A film on average drops around 40 to 50% going into its second weekend, but again, just for funsies, let's go with the low end. 40%, which means it'll haul in approximately 29 million in its second weekend, bringing the total to 79 million. Still a far cry from its production budget, even further from its total budget, and light years away from the break-even point with Cinematake included.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it's a fact.
And well, with the Smashing Machine, Tron Ares, and a whole slew of horror films leading into Halloween, one battle after another is looking like yet another box office loss for the blatantly political. One box office loss after another indeed. And you know what?
Get what you fucking deserve!
I appreciate y'all for checking out my video. I'll talk to y'all later.
Say what again?